Good morning, Eugenetics. How are you? Today is Wednesday, and we're going to continue with book reading number 22 this time. Um, the last topic was about the man who shouted of a bomb. It was a bomb scare after takeoff out of the Haran, Saudi Arabia. So let's continue. He was a Filipino. He was very small, perhaps 4 feet 5 inches, and his skin was burnt as if he was working under the sun every day. I segregated him at the vacant business class section as instructed by the purser. We talked. He said he was sleeping at home. When he woke up, he was already at the pre departure area of the airport. I was to monitor this passenger until Manila. That was my assignment. He answered my questions properly. After he ate, he stood up and walked around the business class section, hitting his breast repeatedly. He walked for 30 minutes back and forth, back and forth. I gave him a lot of cold orange drink, hoping he would sleep all the way to Manila. Then, as if he realized something important, he stopped in front of me and said, "I am very sorry. It was not a bomb that would explode. It was my heart." I told him to sit back, relax, and talk to me. He said he worked in a British company doing road and highways. He claimed someone injected him something. When he woke up, he was already at the airport. That's why his only bag was that small passport sling bag. The man was soft spoken, though. He was not violent. Our talk centered on his problem. His wife left him for somebody else, and he didn't know where to find his two small sons. His stare was blank as he talked, but I never sensed any shades of anger. I went to the galley to get some food and to eat beside him. When I came back, he was gone. I checked the lavatory. I softly knocked. He was inside that lavatory. Thinking he could have a lighter or a match, I asked him to come out. The trash bin inside the lavatory was highly flammable. I plead again for him to come out. He said, "I'm sorry for the inconvenience, sir, but I am trying to retrieve my ring that fell into the honey pot. This ring is important to me because it was given to me by Mao Zedong, who got it from Superman." I said, "Open the door and I will help you look for that ring." Then I saw water creeping out of the lavatory floor. I knocked harder this time. Get me, get me a bath towel, please. And I'm trying to look good for my crush in Manila when we arrived. He said when he opened the door, his hair was wet and the floor was flooding. I gave him a white tablecloth and he said, "Thank you." When the ceiling lights were turned off, he got drowsy. He slept very well until Manila. Upon waking up, I observed him and he started to be coherent and collected. He kept on thanking me for taking care of him throughout the flight. He said sorry for the troubles he caused, like his shouts after takeoff that caused commotion, and then that wet lavatory. He held my hand and said sorry for any apprehensions he caused. I wished him I wished him well. Landing in Manila was smooth. When the cabin door opened, I heard the purser's speech over the public address system for all passengers to remain seated, as there were AVSICOM boarding officers coming up. When he saw the four AVSICOM men in uniform, he held my hand and nodded. Then he looked at the passengers at the first row of the economy section and waved goodbye before one AVSICOM soldier grabbed him and pushed him out. Everything went fast, very fast, in fact. I tried to run after the group to tell them to be kind to him. He was not a criminal. He should be treated with respect. But all passengers were pushing already out to leave. I tried to look out the tube to the fading images of the boarding team and the man. I told myself how lucky I was. Life is what we make it, but luck plays a cruel joke on any one of us anytime. Eugenetics. Let's end it here because next Wednesday we will go to another chapter of the book. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for allotting a little of your time. Thank you. Have a good Wednesday. I love you.